Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. And my name is Cheryl, and today, this recipe comes from a viewer, and she's also a friend of mine. And she asked me if I would cook this recipe on the channel. And I'm like, well, you have to give me the recipe. So Sam, this is for you, hun. And she calls it Green Chili Casserole. But the kicker is you do it in a slow cooker. I'm going to use the Ninja Possible cooker that I have, where I can saute inside the slow cooker part and get that all going. So the first part of this recipe, there's only 3 main ingredients. You need a pork tenderloin or some type of pork roast. And you're going to need a package of the Bear Creek tortellini, okay, soup mix. And on the back, she said to follow the recipe on the back of the bag. It calls for 8 cups of water. I'm going to change that. I'm going to use our homemade bone broth that we use. And you're going to need 1 or 2 cans of green chilies. Okay, at any stage of the chili that you want. You want mild, hot, or super hot, whatever you want. You go for it. And then later on, we'll shred it up the tenderloin. And then we'll get our tortillas. And we'll make a burrito or like an enchilada that way. And that's how she eats it. So, Sam, hopefully I do you justice. I am going to tweak it a little bit for my preference. Instead of using water, I'm going to use bone broth. So this is called a Green Chili Casserole. And it's by Sam, and she's a viewer of ours. So, yeah, let's get into this. Okay, I'll lower her down so you can see what I'm doing. All right. We're going to turn the pot on to saute. And it has to warm up a little bit. And I'm going to just sear off my pork in some bacon fat. Okay. And this is another part of her recipe that I'm veering off of. I'm just tweaking it. And this is one of the tenderloins that we got from that big haul that we did. So we're going to let this melt and heat up. I'll bring you back when it's ready. Okay, guys. So we're going to put our pork in. And I'm going to season my pork a little bit. I'm going to put pepper on it. And we're just going to sear the sides. Put a nice flavor crust on it, okay? And then we'll take it out, and then we'll add all the other ingredients. So, reading on this package, it's a Southwest inspired soup mix, okay? So this is what it is. And the store I work at didn't have any, or Wally World. So I had to order this off of Amazon, which came the very next day, which was super fast. So I'll have Farron link it just in case if y'all can't find it. And let's see. It has seasonings, has 3 types of beans, has some veggies and potatoes in it. And it's just a soup mix. And with the instructions, it says 8 cups of water, and then you add the soup mix, and you go from there and let it be covered for all day. So we're just doing different steps. I want more flavor. And we're going to add these little chilies in, okay? This is just a generic brand, and it's a medium heat, I guess you would say. I mean, you doctor it up the way you see fit for your family. If you like it hot and spicy, make it hot and spicy. Throw those jalapenos in there. Habaneros. Whatever you all like. Me, I'm gonna go simple. Okay, guys, we're going to go on to our next step. I'm going to add in a quart of our bone broth right now, which is four cups. And I'm going to add the package of soup mix in. I'm going to give that a nice stir. It does have dried beans in it, so that's going to be good. And I am going to put the green chilies with juice on top of the roast. And what I'm going to do later on, I'm going to watch it and I'll bring you guys back. Because right now we're only going to start with 4 cups. And she said this turns out really good. I don't really want it soupy. And I know there's dry beans in it, so, you know, they're going to absorb a lot of the water. All right, you guys convinced me. I'm going to do at least half of this other quart. Okay, so this is about six cups of water I put in. So we have 2 more cups to go. If it's getting too thick, I'll add more. So now all we do is cover it, put it on slow cook, and we're going to cook on it all day. And I'll bring you back when we go to shred it, and I'll check on it during the day, and we'll see if we need to add more liquid. Stay tuned. See you in a YouTube minute. Okay, guys, here it is, cooking away. Looks pretty good. Smells great. So we got a few more hours left on here. So, yeah, it's getting there. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, I've already shredded up the meat in this, and to me it's still soupy. So I'm gonna crank up the heat. I'm gonna put the cooker on a braise. I'll take that back. I'm going to put it on high. And we're going to bring this up to a boil. I'm going to make a cornstarch slurry to thicken it up a little bit. So that way it will fit in our tortilla shells. Because to me it's too loose. And so, sorry, Sam, if I'm changing up your recipe more. But I mean, this is versatile. I mean, this would be perfect if you put it in a bowl and eat it that way, like a chili. Be perfectly fine for just a regular chili with some cheese and sour cream, chives, and stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit in. So, that's what we're going to be doing. And I'll bring you back when it's almost ready. Okay, guys, it's pretty thick now, thick enough that we want. I'm gonna move the camera so you can see me make a burrito here, and this is gonna be for Farron. Hopefully this turns out okay. If not, I'm going to eat mine in a bowl anyway. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, it's just too wet. And it's going to fall apart. And he doesn't want to eat it like a enchilada. So, we're going to go to bowls. I'll be right back. Sorry, Sam. Maybe my roast wasn't big enough. I don't know. But we're going to put it in bowls and eat it that way. But it smells most excellent. So this is a green chili casserole is what Samantha calls it. And I'm going to put a little cheese on it. And some sour cream. Okay, put some of the sour cream on. There we go. And sprinkle some green onion on it. So guys, this is what we're having. Green chili casserole made in a slow cooker. How awesome is that? Let's taste this. Let me get a spoon and we'll taste it. I think it's going to be delicious. Let's see. Mix this all in. To me, that's enough spiciness for me, but you could elevate this higher by putting jalapenos or poblano, even some red chili powder in it. Elevate it to a spicier level. But yes, it's very flavorful. And Sam, thank you. This is awesome. Just like this. It's perfect. Delicious. So guys, if you have any ideas or recipes you want to share, send them to me. I think on our About page, or even in the community section of the channel, you could leave a comment, leave a recipe, or send me one through email. It's littlepieceofheavenfarm@gmail.com. And on our About page, there is our info there for our email. Anyway, but yeah, this is great. Thank you so much, Sam, for this. Even though I changed it up a little bit compared to what you and your family does. My roast was smaller because it's just me and Farron. So, you know, she has children and a husband, and they eat. So, yeah, this is great. It's just a different spin on chili, and this was just a little different. Thanks again, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.